Claiming to be so unusual is risky. It's a hard reputation to live up to. But having a voice like this one helps.
Who is this girl, Cyndi Lauper, and why is she so unusual? Oh, God, just wanna
È una cosa che mi dà la testa.
Oh, no. Tu sei pazza. I, Captain Lauper, the maker of champions, predict that Cyndi Lauper will be the greatest entertainer of all time.
Boring in the middle of the night, my body yells, what you wanna do with your life? On Saturday, you know you're still number one, but girls, they wanna have fun.
Well, I was thrown out a lot in high school. I must have, when people come up to me and say, "Oh, I know you. I went to the same high school as you." I say, "Which one?" I went to 5. We went to an agent. Oh God! Now this is the truth. We went to this agent, right? 2 teenage girls. We walk in, we sing, but guy says, "Oh, I can book you. You got to give me $100." So I said, "Oh, very good. I give you $100 so you can book me." Thanks. And then he says, and you know, because 2 girls together, that's really rough. I mean, you should get two guys in the band, and then marry them, and then you know that the band will stay together. Can you believe it? I was like, oh God, let me get out of here. And by the way, girlie, you got a beautiful voice. Thanks a lot, pal. Be seeing you. Button up your shirt, your heart's falling.
Met Cyndi Lauper some 2 years ago. I was on a plane coming back from Puerto Rico. And I talked to her. In fact, I went to her concert. And I saw 57,817 people in a full San Clemente Stadium watching Cyndi Lauper. I was so amazed. I was so happy. I was so elated that I said, Captain, you've got to be a part of that.
Well, Captain Wu is a professional, one of the best wrestling managers, pro wrestling managers there are. And he manages the Wild Samoans and the Magnificent Morocco. And he is the maker of champions.
That's why I'm known as Captain Lauper. And this lady, this woman at my side, the unbelievable, the greatest entertainer, pound for pound, in the world today, in the universe. My fan, your fan, our fan, Cyndi Lauper.
He's a little high-strung, I think.
No, you may think that. But he just gets very excited. He's really very polite. And, in fact, he came up with this concept of the PEG principle.
The what?
The PEG principle, P-E-G, stands for politeness, etiquette, and grooming. And when you look at Captain Wu, you could tell that this man has all 3 of those concepts down.
Why do you like being on stage? Because you obviously do.
It's a place to feel heightened emotion and project and communicate. Obviously, in communicating with large masses of people, you receive back from them. The feeling that I receive back from them, not just by them appreciating what you do. There seems to be always for me, even as a child, I must have sung before I talked. In fact, I think that's the way it was. I always used my own voice as a healer for me. The human voice is a healer. I think that in these times now, I guess that's why music is such a wonderful thing, because it feels like it's healing you emotionally, and a lot of times it is. It's a source of courage and strength, human emotion. And all of a sudden, it happened, and it was magic, and it took life. And we tried to do that with every single song, to give it a life of its own, and still within the confines of a complete statement from one side to the back of the other. So I think that's what we've done, tried to make music that inspires people and incites them to imagine, think, and create themselves. And I don't know. Did my best.
By the way, that live performance by Cyndi was recorded at this year's MTV New Year's Eve Rock and Roll Ball.